to make sure that mic's in front of you as well?
Tim said he should be fine.
Yeah, I can
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sorry.
do a check.
I can scooch up.
Sorry, we're used to telling every guest in our studio to scooch up.
I got.
You are live on Facebook and YouTube, coming up on Twitch.
Okay. All right, guys, here at the 20th anniversary show with Rock 1061. Just waiting for Twitch to kick in here in a bit. And then we'll do this whole thing.
Yeah, this thing.
You can get tickets. Don't forget, you have to buy them online. You can get them at etix.com, the website, rock1061.com. We'll get to all that in a bit, because right now, joining us here in the Kehoe building at Trustee's Garden, the guys headlining tonight's show, Wes Scantlin, Puddle of Mudd. Sir, thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate it. 20th anniversary, we were talking about a little bit ago. The station did some concerts right when we first launched, 20 plus years ago, or 20 years ago, and you were part of the very first show the station did. That's so awesome. when we sat down to go, who do we want back? We was like, we want bands that helped launch this station 20 years ago. You guys were a big part of the launch then. You're still a big part of the station now, of who we are and what we do. So it's like, we want Puddle of Mudd to be part of this show. So thank you for being part of this show. We appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that.
No, that's awesome.
So
congratulations, Joe.
We survived, right?
I know, we're all alive.
Well, I mean, your debut album celebrating 20 years too. So congratulations to you. I mean, that's awesome.
Golf clap.
Turning 20 together.
Yeah. What does 20 years of Puddle of Mudd mean to you, man? I mean, it changed your life, obviously, but like looking back at the last 2 decades, ups and downs, where you're at this very moment, like, what does it feel like to be, yo, I'm the lead singer of fucking Puddle of Mudd. This is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, dudes. You know, I mean, I don't even know how I'm alive sometimes. When I wake up, I'm like, wow, man, I can't even believe I'm still breathing.
Right.
But you know, it's cool, man. Like we were talking about, like I think that it keeps me young. You know, the playing like shows and the heat and stuff, and you know, it's healthy. I'm really healthy, and you know, I don't like do any bad stuff really anymore at all, and you know, I'm just really healthy dude.
So before we jumped on, we were just talking about how you doing festivals like this, it's like doing hot yoga out there.
It is.
You probably dropped like 5 pounds, and you're a skinny guy in the first place.
That was your sound check.
Yeah,
it's not even the show yet.
The ice, yeah. I mean, everybody's out there sweating. The people, you know, the stage hands and stuff. Those people are freaking. You know, they're in the same boat.
Yeah.
You know, and freaking. But like, pretty much when we're playing these super duper hot ass motherfucking hot yoga shows, I mean, drenched. Like, drenched from head to toe, man. Socks are drenched. Your shoes are freaking drenched.
Is there, after 20 years of action out there, do you have like a special stage uniform that you're like, it has to be dry fit or it has to be this sort of material? Is there a thought process behind what you're wearing out there? Or it's like whatever I grab out of the suitcase?
Yeah, I mean, my motto is wear black, shut up, and look down, and sing well, and you know. Try, at least do your best.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, of course, with the pandemic, bands not being able to tour, is this your first show since the pandemic?
This is the first performance that that's actually the first time I've even seen.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Dave and the guys, man.
No way.
Yeah, I was just like, it was really nice to just. Yeah. It's really nice to just see everybody.
Right.
It's like freak. You know, I was waking up, walking around like you know, I was like an old elderly 90-year-old man, and you know, just get up and walk like really slow, and you know. Yeah, and do really nothing, and you know, who knows if you're gonna die or something. Of like the COVID god or something.
Right,
the devil of the COVID is gonna.
We call it the Coco here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna strike you like a lightning bolt or something. You're like, am I going to die?
So not touring during this whole year and a half or whatever. Did you get to any writing? Do we got some new stuff maybe in the future?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
That's actually really all I've been actually doing.
Okay.
Is writing new songs, man. So, I mean, it's kind of almost I don't feel bad saying this, but you know, it was a nice, in my opinion, it was a nice freaking break, man. Really. Yeah. I mean, really rest the vocals and write and
push the reset button in so many ways
man.
for you, right?
I was actually almost slightly happy about it, man.
Right.
I mean, I really severely, I'm very, very, my heart goes out to anybody that lost anybody at this this thing, and that would totally suck. I think I almost lost my dad, but he's cool. He prevailed.
Good.
Yeah, and a couple of other people, but nobody died that I knew, and.
Right.
But anybody else that, somebody that they loved or something, they died, my heart and my blessings go out to them and stuff like that. So, but, it's crazy. I just thought it was like the coolest break ever of all time.
Yeah, it was a nice thing to have happen at the same time where obviously a terrible situation happening out. So last album, Welcome to Galvania, came out 2019. Now, do you think Tool, once they heard you were putting out their album, rushed to put out Fear Inoculum a month earlier? So, I mean, obviously, Tool is afraid of you and your vocal prowess and your musicianship. They were like, oh, we haven't put out an album in a decade. Welcome to Galvania's coming out for Puddle of Mudd. We got to put out our album first.
Okay.
I look at it as like a complete fear issue from Tool. So would you like to say any words to Tool, talk shit about them?
I love you guys, man. Hey, Danny Carey's from Paola, Kansas,
Okay.
right down the street from where I grew up, and he's just the greatest drummer in the world, and I've been like addicted to watching that Numa. That drum thing. Did you guys check that out?
Yeah.
That was insane, man. I've watched that probably 100 times, man. It's just like sick. And I was kind of a little jealous because Maynard, he doesn't even have to really sing. He don't gotta like really belt anything out real bad. Like he's just mellow. And Danny Carey is like, "What's up, dude?"
He definitely lets the guy shine in the band. Well, I mean, recently, didn't you do a song for the Kansas City Chiefs? Speaking of,
oh yeah, I tried. It didn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's a new song that I wrote with this producer guy, and it's called Cash and Cobain.
okay,
It's really really cool, man.
Nice.
That will be coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah.
So I mean, do you watch football? You Chiefs guy? I mean,
Oh,
Chiefs
you
fan?
can't see the Chiefs, man.
All right, so
Come on!
Got to ask then. With all of this talk, what's going on with the Packers and Aaron Rodgers? There has been some talk about him popping up maybe in the AFC West.
Okay.
How do you feel about this? Maybe having the Chiefs having to face Aaron Rodgers on a
Okay.
more consistent basis. Is this like a bring it on sort of thing?
Bring
Does
it on,
work?
dude. But shoot, those dudes are in freaking State Farm commercials like constantly, man. Like, and that dude's a bitching quarterback,
Yeah,
man.
oh, yeah,
They're
100%.
both rad.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're pretty good friends, and it'll be a cool matchup if
Yeah.
it happens, and I will definitely be hopefully being able to watch it.
Right.
I won't be on a freaking airplane or flying around touring, which is probably gonna happen, and
Yeah.
and we're getting back to touring all the time, so.
So we've been saying it all day today. Positive vibes only, because there was some weather in the area. It's out of here. We're feeling great about the weather today. The show's going to be incredible. Now, speaking of non-positive vibes, I'm sure the Tampa Bay, Kansas City Super Bowl was not a very positive vibe thing for you this past year when Tampa somehow, with Tom Brady and his superpowers, his Illuminati superpowers, somehow won the Super Bowl. How was it for you? Probably sitting at home or wherever you were watching the Super Bowl. I'm sure you watched it. Being a Kansas City fan.
I was super proud of like anybody and everybody that gets to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was 2 times.
Yeah.
in 2 years that Chiefs got there.
Yep.
Brady's just Brady, and he knows what he's doing, dude.
Seriously.
I mean, he's the man.
Can
He'll
he
probably go
retire
down.
already, though?
I don't think the guy wants to retire, man.
I mean, with your quarterback, you're getting back to the Super Bowl. You're going to win more Super Bowls.
We're gonna get over.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm
Yeah.
super proud of the Chiefs and all the
Yeah.
players and all the coaches and everybody in the organization. And
I love it.
It's,
Positive vibes only today.
I know, but I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm not even. It's I was just proud of them for getting there.
Right.
Even the last time at the Super Bowl they won, I didn't even give a shit if they fucking lost the thing.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn,
You're in it, though. I mean, like, you have a chance.
Just getting
Yeah.
there is a.
As a Chicago Bears fan, I don't know that life.
I ain't never, got to get to no Super Bowl, so ain't nothing hallelujah, man. But they will be back.
Yes.
No,
Guaranteed.
100%. 100%. I think they will be.
I think that Mahomes, he was saying like we're going like 22 22-0. He said some super cocky stuff. Man.
I love it.
He's young. He's young, brash, and just ready to win some football. Is all that man is. Man.
Everybody really like the Super Bowls are amazing, but a lot of people want to like go undefeated.
Oh, yeah.
Have somebody else get.
The Dolphins had that run, man. They had only undefeated team ever.
I just want somebody to do it so they can stop cracking champagne. Because what happens is every time a team has that run of being undefeated, the players that are still alive get back together when they lose, and they all crack champagne to celebrate being the only undefeated team.
Right.
I just want them to stop cracking champagne. Somebody take that away from them.
They're getting to an age where I don't think they're going to be able to crack champagne too much longer. I mean, that's true. That was forever ago.
Well, they gotta put some of the dudes. It burns your eyes, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's why you see the guy that's wearing ski goggles and everything.
Yeah,
It reminds me of the show I went to. I was young Marshall. I went to go see CKY. Are you familiar with CKY?
Yeah, man.
So I come out, and Chad Ginsburg, the guitar player, he's drinking a Jack of Coke. They come on stage, and they were playing a little club. Stage that was like a foot off the floor. He comes out, and he throws this Jack and Coke out into the crowd, and it literally hits my eyes. All of it fell right into my eyes. Jack Daniels stings very much so.
Yeah,
Champagne really stings. Yeah. I mean, they should just pour something else over them. But I wonder if anybody like in the locker room when they're pouring champagne.
Yeah.
I wonder if somebody like that was going to like Alcoholics Anonymous or some shit. Like they had like 10 years of sobriety.
I'm
and
just gonna
shit.
sit in the bathroom, guys. You celebrate. We'll be fine.
No, but they like they accidentally like get some like a little dribble of something. Somebody dumps like alcohol on their head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I wonder if somebody gets bitch slapped or something for ruining their entire.
They just have to wear a Halloween
like
mask.
all the time and stuff and all the meetings that they've gone to in their freaking life. Like, you just ruined my sobriety date, you piece of shit.
Well, speaking of positive vibes only, we brought it up a couple times. You went through a situation where you went big time positive vibes only. A lot of people gave you crap about some vocal performance that you did for Sirius XM. I think it was early last year.
The
about a
Cobain
girl
deal?
thing, yeah. And I love your response, man. You're like, hey, I'm my best right now. That's all that matters. I pray for all of you because we care. Jealousy is toxic, and toxic people are a waste of time. Did you handle that the best way possible? Look, great day, bad day, good performance, bad performance. Look, we're not all at 100% all the time. We're not Tom Brady. I don't know what he's on, but he's on something.
He's lost.
Yes.
He has lost.
True, he has.
But yeah, he has lost too. And I just felt like you handled that situation really, really well, man. So kudos to you. But I mean, what do you say? What do you say to that? I mean, what do you say about that whole situation that happened?
The thing about it, it's like it's overexertion. Like, we're doing like I'm doing like a lot of like a lot of times when I'm on tour, I'm going to radio stations in the morning shows.
Yeah.
And
And we were going to make you show up to ours yesterday.
I know, dude. Yeah, well, thank God you didn't have me do that, or else I would have did it. But
Right.
So your vocals, man, it's like it kind of just it's overexertion, man.
Yeah.
You're just doing too much.
And the internet, as you know,
nobody gives a shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
right.
internet's
Really.
always undefeated. They always win, so no matter what happens.
You're a robot, Wes. You're supposed to be a robot,
Yes.
and you're supposed to do it perfect every time, all the time.
Right.
And you try your best, and you do everything you freaking do in your power, and pray to God above. And sometimes it just don't, it doesn't get very good. But I sang like 4 or 5 songs before
Right.
I even sang that one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but some weirdo shouldn't even put it out. But Kurt Cobain, he don't give a shit.
Well, kudos to you for the way you handled the situation, man. I mean, you could have came at people and fought them and stuff, but the internet, you're never going to win with them. But
Never.
flat out, man, you put out some good stuff there. So kudos to you for the handling of the situation.
It's better just like my dad said, like just turn around, just walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
let it be, let the smoke clear, let the dust settle, and just whatever.
Right.
Bye.
All right, want to try something? Want to play something called Wikipedia True or False?
Okay.
Because Wikipedia always got to take with a grain of salt.
All right.
So I got 3 things I found off of either your Wikipedia page, the bands, or one of your songs. Just I'm gonna read the sentence. Tell me if it's true or false.
Okay.
Scantlin sometimes tours with the Alice in Chains guitarist Jerry Cantrell, joining Cantrell and playing acoustic renditions of Alice in Chains songs.
False.
False.
I have performed with them.
Right.
In Seattle one time.
Okay.
One time.
Okay.
So are you friends with Jerry? Are you in contact with
I'm
him?
not
or?
like massive friends with him, but if I see him,
Right.
Yeah,
pleasantries.
I
type
mean,
of
you
thing.
know, the dude seriously, the whole entire Alice in Chains thing, like that's how I learned how to like really sing like a
Oh,
rock,
wow.
like
Okay.
a rocker. I would just basically be in the rehearsal hall back in Kansas City, and I had like a PA and I had their CD, like Dirt or whatever it was.
Right.
I would seriously just play that, like those albums, like Sap and. Jar of Flies, and
Yeah.
I would seriously do that every single freaking day, like for a long time.
Right.
Wow.
And Lane and Jerry,
Yeah.
they like seriously, like, I love you guys. Thank you so much for teaching me how to sing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, another one. The band has performed "She Hates Me" as a medley with "Summer Nights" from the film Grease, as the songs share both chords and melodies.
Yes.
That's true.
True. Yes, sir.
That's kind of fun. I like that.
Yeah.
How'd you guys realize that? And who came up with the idea of going, let's make this a medley?
Well, I mean, it's Summer Lovin'.
Yeah.
It's the same deal,
That's awesome.
There's another song that's like kind of like the same deal.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. We do that like a little melody.
Right.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because we could do that tonight.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, and then Space Cowboy. Some people
Right.
call me a space.
Same thing?
She effing hates me,
Nice.
dude. Yeah, that's the same chords. Yeah, man, we do that too.
That'd be fun. All right,
Steve Miller. Steve Miller.
Steve Miller.
Yeah,
All
he's
right,
awesome.
one more. When talking about the song Spaceship,
Yeah, bud.
some people consider the song to be inspired by the Douglas Adam character Seyfod Beeblebrox.
False.
False. Okay.
Yeah.
From Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
I watched the what's that? The Ancient Aliens.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching Ancient Aliens, man, and I was like, I was just like, man, I get a spaceship, man, in the future. I was just kind of thinking in the future,
Right.
if we're all going to be cruising to have our own little jets and kind of spaceships and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, you take a chick on a couple dates to some different like planets and stuff.
Right.
And
That's what Jeff Bezos
bang,
is going to
bang,
do.
bang, 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 bang.
Maybe that's.
I'm gonna bang on your anus. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a bang fest. In my spaceship.
I hope it's a good one.
Take it like a champ, baby.
Yeah.
All right, we can't wait. This is the first big big rock show in Savannah in almost a decade. We're thrilled that you're here to headline the show today. Thank you so much for being part of it. Thank you for being part of the station for the past 20 years. Wes, thank you so much, man.
Thank
can't wait
you
to see
for
the show.
having me. Thank you guys for playing the rock and roll music that I create. Thank you guys.
All right, thanks, man.
Happy anniversary, dudes.
Yeah, you too. Your album.
Quick picture, and then we'll let you.